Now let's get the legal perspective now from attorney Dan Schorr. He is the Associate Managing Director at Kroll Advisory Solutions. Does he have a case? What do you think?
They may have a very technical case because the Fair Labor Standards Act is supposed to protect exploited workers from employers. It's never been applied to the federal government in a situation like this, and in past shutdowns, no one has brought a claim like this. However, if a technical reading of the law allows a suit like this, and if they're successful, it will cost the taxpayers a lot of money, but you have to feel for him. He has a very tough job and then dealing with the budgetary problems of not having a paycheck.
He does, absolutely, but it's not like he lost the money altogether. I mean, he went to work, they were fighting, he got the money later. I mean, it goes back to that thing where I understand that these folks don't make a lot of money and many are living paycheck to paycheck, and it does cause a hardship, but it's 2 weeks.
Right, and that's why I don't think you'll ever see them get what they're asking for, which is the amount of pay that was delayed, that amount again, which that would be over $1 billion or more. Now, the fact that there's 1.3 million workers who possibly could join this class means that the federal government is facing a big fund that the taxpayers would have to support to pay these workers. You'll probably see some kind of settlement, if anything. But once again, this law has never been applied in this kind of case, so it'll be interesting to see if it's successful.
In my understanding, I'm not a lawyer, is it was a law designed to protect exploited workers, where you can't just have somebody work for you with the idea you're going to pay them at some point and not pay them. So that's what the technical reading of this is. And you're talking about the fact that we only have 2,000 people who have signed up so far, which is a huge number, but 1.3 million workers were affected. So ostensibly, this could grow to be an enormous bill that would be paid by me and you and all the taxpayers out there, right?
Right, and you can expect a lot more workers to sign on because the lawyers are trying to get a class action suit, and then they'll send forms to the 1.3 million workers, and all they have to do is fill out a 2-page form with little or no cost to themselves to join this. So there's really no reason on their end not to join it. So you're going to see the numbers swell probably very quickly.
What is your prediction on how this turns out? You said you think there's going to be a settlement?
There may be a settlement to give these workers something, but I don't think they'll prevail with the amount that they're asking for, which is really a high amount, although they did have to deal with uncertainty and difficulty when their pay was delayed.
I mean, how much money would it have to be to make the government rethink doing this again? I mean, what would make a point, do you think?
I think the federal government's already concerned about this. They're going to have to either pay for the cost of defending this and the settlement, or maybe just a settlement or even a judgment. So there's so many consequences to the shutdown that weren't even thought about at the time, and this is one of them. You may see the federal government change the law to explicitly say it doesn't apply to federal workers if this suit is successful, or hopefully there won't be another government shutdown.
Is there another lawsuit waiting in the wings? I mean, is there another group of aggrieved individuals related to this that you could see?
There doesn't seem to be another separate group, but as we said, there's 1.3 million workers who could fit into this class, and that's going to be an exorbitant amount of money.
Dan Schorr, thanks so much.
Thank you.